Hi guys, it's SimLicy here. So welcome back to another apartment renovation video, and this time it's an apartment in the Arts District of San Myshuno. And this apartment is quite clean and very light woody tones, so it ends up looking really Scandinavian. I think I'm not exactly sure what makes a Scandinavian build, but from what I've looked or seen other people do on YouTube that build in The Sims, when they go for a Scandinavian look, they are going for light woody tone textures and white walls and stuff. So this has some of that, but it's not exactly what I was going for. I actually based this apartment off of a picture I saw of a bedroom. I saw it on Pinterest, and the bed had light wood tones, and I think there was white or blue walls, and then there was a blue carpet and lots of greenery, like lots of indoor plants and stuff. So this is what I wanted to go for, and I thought that that would be a good look to go for because it's very different than anything I've done before. And since I've built in this apartment already, I wanted it to have a different look. I wanted it to have a different floor plan. I wanted it to do, just be a different apartment. So, yeah, the first time I did this apartment, it was for my artist studio, I think is what I named it, but it was really industrial. It was the first really sort of industrial look I went for an apartment, and it's one of my favorite apartments. I think I actually really like this apartment in general. Oh, excuse me, just like the floor plan of it. I mean, it's kind of an awkward shaped apartment, but I think it's not so awkward that it's hard to create floor plans and create new floor plans. It's just like, I don't know. It's a good apartment, I think. I don't know. At least for me, I have a hard time making floor plans. So for me, this apartment's really good. Like, I think another one that's good is Penny Pizzazz's apartment because it's a nice square shape. But this one, to me, even though it's an awkward shape, it's like not so awkward that it's hard to make a plan, but it's awkward enough that it makes the floor interesting. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, so as you can see, the bedroom is coming together, and it's separated by these like false shutter doors. I made them with just zigzag walls and then some windows, and then that has a little office and art studio off into that room. And I do end up moving the door to it into the actual bedroom because I do have, like, the way I do the kitchen and living room, I do end up changing the floor plan slightly because I wanted it to be a little bit more closed off. But we'll see that when we get into that area. But one thing I did need to mention about this apartment and what makes it so special is it's city living and base game only. Like, unless I completely screwed up and added something from another pack, but to my knowledge, I only added things from base game and city living only. I did have a comment on a few videos ago from Jamie Flores, and she requested that I did one that was just base game and city living. So here it is, Jamie. I hope you like it. I thought that, with city living, I probably should have gone maybe either industrial or Asian inspired, but I just really wanted to do this because I really like the bedroom. So hopefully, you like it. And honestly, if it's not to your guys' taste, but you still like the floor plan, this would be so easy to change, and you wouldn't have to change too much. If you just added more pops of color or certain items that you had from whatever packs that you do own, I think this apartment would be really adaptable because it's so neutral. Like, you could probably move any sim in here and change it to their own taste. And yeah, I think it would turn out really nice for, any sim. But anyway, so I hope you guys like this, is my point. I really do. I think it turns out really clean and bright and just super cozy at the same time. Even though it's so neutral and not that cluttered, it feels cozy at the same time. And I think that's because I use those lanterns. And on my last build, the artist bedroom, I used the glowing lantern from the ceiling. It's not glowing, but it looks glowing. It has a very yellow glowing hue to it. Like, the kind of like the way it casts light into the rooms is very glowy. So yeah, that's what I went for with this, and just made it look nice. I don't know, I really like this office area. I like that built-in that I made. I think I've seen somebody do that before. I don't know if it was in a video or I saw it in like a screenshot on Twitter, but I've had it in my mind for a while, so I think I saw it somewhere, but I don't know where it's from. But yeah, I'm sure lots of people have done it. It's not a very hard thing to do. They match really well, so I don't know. But it looks really good in the end, so I don't know. It makes like a whole new piece of furniture. It looks really nice. But anyway, so this apartment does have one bedroom and one bathroom, but I think if you didn't want that office space, you could probably divide it up into another bedroom, or you could make the living room smaller and create a bedroom over there. But I have an issue with not making bedrooms where there are windows, and that's one thing that's the most frustrating, I think, about these apartments, is because since we can't change the exterior windows, if we want to add a bedroom somewhere and there's no window, that I think it bothers me so much is because in real life, for a room to actually be legally a bedroom, or to be for a house to be sold as a bedroom, I might be wrong on this, but I think that's how it works. For it to be legally classified as a bedroom when selling a house, I think it has to have a window. And I think for like even like safety wise, because if there's like a fire or something, you need somewhere to escape to. I don't know. That's just maybe a little bit overly technical, and it's just The Sims. It doesn't matter, and I need to remind myself. But anyways, you just saw the living room came together, and I think those couches look so nice. And honestly, most of the colors in this apartment are that light beige, and I only added any color with artwork and rugs and like potted plants. So I don't know. Like I said, it may not be to everybody's taste, but it does look really clean and warm in my opinion. And yeah, you could easily add more color. But anyways, this is the kitchen. It's a nice little nook. And I did feel like there was so much dead space. At this point, I was like, there's so much just empty floor, and that really bothers me. So I did make it a little bit more closed off. So this is when I decided that I need to change where the door is to the bedroom, because I wanted it to be a little bit more even with the hallway into the where you enter the apartment. So here I'm just changing it up again, and I add these archways so it still has an open feeling. And yeah, I just change it just slightly a little more, make the kitchen a little bit bigger, and I add the same shutters that I did, or whatever you call those window door things. I add those in the kitchen as well, separating the dining room and living room area from the kitchen. So I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool, and I've done those in quite a few builds, and I really do like them. It creates, I don't know, it creates open space while keeping it closed, if you know what I mean. Especially when you add windows to it, it keeps it more open. And I don't know, they look good in my opinion. I don't know if they look good to anybody else, but I think they look really cool, and it makes like a whole new door. And I also didn't clutter it up very much, like especially in the kitchen where I tend to like to add clutter. I only added like the bare necessities. There's only like some knives and spoons and potted plant, like a fruit bowl. It's very simple, and I don't know, it looks really nice. And I just ate before I did this recording, so I feel like I keep burping, so I apologize if you can hear it. I'm trying to keep myself quiet, but I'm like, ugh. I had like a taco bowl, and it was so good. It was like rice and hot sauce and sour cream, and I don't eat meat very much, and when I do, it's fish. So this one had these like tofu patty things in it, which are like, or not tofu, it was black bean patties that are really, really good. They're like my favorite things ever. So had that in it, and it was really good, but I think I ate too much of it because I feel a little bit full. But I did want to take a moment before this video ends to say that I'm sorry that I haven't had many videos lately, and that's probably how it's going to be for a while. And that's just because I've been quite busy with other things, and I am finishing up school, and I'm going to be taking some trips to celebrate my graduation, and then I'm having my wedding anniversary come up in the middle of summer, so I know I'm going to be quite busy over the summer. And since I'm graduating from college, I'm going to start looking for work, and so I'm going to continue, obviously, with my channel. I have lots of fun socializing with you guys and getting comments and making these videos, so that's not going to change. It'll just be less frequent. So I'm sorry, but we are getting so close to 1,000 subscribers, you guys. That is so amazing. I'm so grateful. And let me know what you guys would like to see. I'm not going to do a face reveal, just to get that out of the way. Maybe later on, further down the line, but I'm not ready for something like that. But maybe a special build. I don't know. Just let me know. I really want to try to get my very first build off of our old desktop. If I can do that, that's probably what I'll do. Unless you guys have something that you really want to see. And so write it in the comments if you do have any suggestions, and thumbs up it if you like it, so I can figure out what I'm going to do to celebrate, because that is such a huge milestone, and I can't wait. I'm so excited, and I'm so appreciative of all you guys that, subscribe and comment on my videos. It's really awesome. So hopefully I will have more time to build this week, and I really have a builds for you video that I want to put together. I'm planning it and trying to think what I want to do, because it's been a while since I had one. But anyways, we're already through the screenshot, so I'm going to wrap it up right here. I hope you guys like this apartment, and thank you so much for watching. Please leave any comments or suggestions you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, bye!